Basically, we have a shared value approach.
The benefit is for everybody: patients, families, community, society, and the environment.
This is in our DNA. So being transparent, take action, be committed.
When it comes to helping the world to breathe, Chiesi Group encourages others to follow its lead. The largest international pharmaceutical B Corp certified, it's committed to creating shared value for patients, for society, and for the environment.
At Chiesi Group, shared value is a way of doing business and more.
But this is really a cultural shift which has to involve all our people across the entire organization.
The research-based pharmaceutical company operates in more than 30 countries and is intensely focused on how it achieves shared value.
To set clear and measurable goals and then measure the outcomes.
Chiesi set the tone as an international role model by changing its legal status to a benefit corporation. In 2019, the group also obtained the B Corp certification from the independent nonprofit organization B Lab.
B Corp is founded on the concept of shared value, which means creating value for business, for the shareholder, but also value for the society and the environment you live in.
Balancing profit and purpose is now embedded in Chiesi Group's bylaws.
And it becomes a legal status, a legal requirement. We are, at least for the time being, the largest international pharmaceutical company B Corp certified.
As a benefit corporation, the group committed to becoming carbon neutral by the end of 2035.
And we were the first company at the end of 2019 to announce our plan for the first carbon minimal inhaler, those devices that allow the patients to intake the drug for respiratory diseases like asthma and COPD.
Innovation and B Corporation commitment came together as Chiesi committed to reduce the environmental impact of pressurized metered dose inhalers by investing in a low global warming potential propellant.
The so-called PMDIs, so pressurized metered dose inhalers, that contain a propellant, which is a greenhouse gas, a plan to make it 90% less impactful on the environment and on the climate.
It will be introduced starting in 2025.
This project will mean an investment of more than $400 million.
We will continue to provide all the therapeutic options for patients while reducing the carbon footprint of our PMDIs and continue to invest on our dry powder inhaler technology because we want to provide a whole range of solutions.
The group researches, develops, and markets innovative drugs in 3 focus areas.
Our focus is clear. We focus on air, so our commitment on respiratory diseases, in rare diseases, and in care, so let's say critical care and specialty care.
Innovation and a commitment to become carbon neutral are reinforced with the Action Over Words campaign, accompanied by a personal invitation by this family-owned international company.
So I invite everybody to join us on our Action Over Words site.
A way Chiesi cuts through the language of corporate sustainability commitments while also maintaining an internal collaboration focused on diversity and inclusivity.
Inclusion is a very important part, a very important chapter of our strategic plan. Inclusion and empathy are 2 important values that we have in our chart, and they are also values that we want to really practice.
And we also go beyond that because we are able to connect with more empathy to the patients and their experience. So this drives our actions and at the end translates in an impact that is significantly increasing what we do.
Always action over words, and always a verifiable social and environmental performance as required by the B Corp standards.
But then the goal is to maintain it, and every 2 years we will have, and every company has to go through again under an audit in order to see if the standards are still respected or not.
And we will go on having third party certifying what we are doing in order to be sure that we are walking the talk.
There is now a sense of urgency among all the countries, among all the geographies, among all the people on fighting climate change. So the environmental agenda is moving very fast. What we need to do is to make sure that the environmental agenda and the healthcare agenda move on at the same pace.
We are doing business as a force for good.